morning and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just doing a day of cleansing and I figured why not invite you guys along. Also, if you've been following my channel, you may have noticed I have moved again. I've moved so many times in the last year and it has been a lot of work, especially this last move. So that on top of some other life things that have been taking place over the last couple of days, I just need to refresh my energy. So I just saged, took a shower, got ready, and we're gonna do a fruit fast. So I figured I would just bring you along. I decided that I want to really start simplifying my life and reaching for things that I know make me feel good. And one thing that makes me feel really good is this beautiful fruit, dragon fruit. It is so pretty. It's just, you know, my favorite color, pink, obviously. And it just looks tropical, it looks exotic and interesting. The taste actually is not that interesting. However, it's refreshing and it's light, easy to digest, and it actually helps your digestion. It's full of water, of course. Hydration is key, especially during this super hot summer down where I live. It's just an amazing fruit. It's really easy to open as well. And I noticed that I reach for dragon fruit mainly because it's low maintenance. I will show you how I cut it open. I have only ever tried pink dragon fruit. This has the white flesh on the inside. Sometimes they have pink flesh on the inside. However, I don't see those in the store too often. I think some companies have really monopolized on the pink dragon fruits that are pink on the inside and they're just kind of hoarding them for themselves. Normally, I'm only able to buy the ones with the white flesh, which is fine because they taste exactly the same. However, I have never actually tried this yellow dragon fruit before, so I'll just do a live taste test with you guys today and just, you know, show you my dragon fruit meals today and just do sort of like a vlog style video, I guess. It's not going to be anything crazy. I'm not going to be feeling any major symptoms from a one-day fruit fast. However, or at least I don't think so. However, I'm just going to bring you guys along my day. Oh, and by the way, this is like the simplest way to make ginger tea. It came to me the other day when I was at the grocery store and I saw that ginger shot and I'm like, I could just warm up the water and pour ginger shot inside. So yes, I'm starting my day with lemon ginger tea because when you do eat a bunch of fruit, it can be challenging to the stomach for some people. And when I say some people, I'm including myself. If you get into traditional Chinese medicine, there are some foods that are heating foods and then there are some foods that are cooling foods. Ginger is a heating food, right? It's very hot, it's very spicy. When you drink it, it is gonna warm up your throat, every part of your body, and that's why it's great for digestion. It gets things moving. It creates that fire within you to digest. However, something like this is not a fiery food. It's a very cooling food and it's great for a hot day. It's great for hydration. But for someone like me that has somewhat of a yin, I don't know, I would say either a yin or a deficiency in some of the fire element, I need to be able to balance some of these cool foods with some heating foods or herbs. So I have noticed in the past that when I do fruit fast, I get a lot of phlegm, and I have thought that that was detox symptoms, and in some ways it may be, but from my research and just kind of intuition, I feel like it may also just be that my stomach needs some support when I do a fruit fast. So I don't want to be afraid of fruit fasts and think that they are bad for me, because obviously there's nothing bad about this beautiful fruit. However, I do need to support my body specifically when I do a fruit fast. So this is why it's so important to know your body, learn your body, and understand what it needs. Just because something is good for you in general doesn't necessarily mean that your body is going to receive it well. Sometimes you need to help your body digest good foods. Some people cannot digest a large amount of leafy greens, for example. However, leafy greens, we all know, are amazing for the body. So you just have to do what is helpful for you so that you can create a nutrition plan that's best for you, best for your digestion, best for you to receive the nutrients that the amazing food that you're eating has to offer. So for me, I know that ginger is helpful for the stomach, it's helpful for that internal fire, and it's going to help me during a day of eating just one cooling fruit. I'm going to show you guys how I cut up a dragon fruit. I'm going to start with these two because they are the oldest. I've had these for maybe about a week and I haven't eaten them. And dragon fruit's more so going to look like this in the store. One thing you can do is just cut them open. I'll show you a few ways. So one thing you can do is just cut off the ends. And then just cut the fruit right down the middle. You can obviously eat this right out of the skin with a spoon or with your mouth. Or you can cut off the top like this and just create a little slit. And this is what I like to do. I think I just like this, how this feels for some reason. But I just like to peel the skin away. I think that is so cool. And this is why I say this fruit is so low maintenance. You can literally just peel the skin right off and have it ready to eat. And even the bottom part comes off easier that way, and just toss the skin. From there, you can obviously just slice it however. And yummy, yummy, yummy. You have these nice slices. But like I said, I have never had one of these yellow dragon fruits before. Let's do a live taste test. Now this one is a bit different. It has bigger seeds. Let me show you the difference. It has bigger seeds than the pink dragon fruit. This one looks very interesting. It's got more veins in it. Hopefully you guys can see that. So here goes the yellow yummy dragon fruit. That's very interesting. It's very different. I love the crunch of the seed in my mouth for some reason. I'm not sure. That's what she said. The taste is very undescribable. It's much more distinct. I'll say the pink dragon fruit is more bland in taste, and this is a very mild taste, but it's more unique. It's almost as if this was the indigenous fruit and the pink dragon fruit was a hybrid of this, because it's bigger and it's, I don't know. I do like this, obviously. I was recommended to try the yellow dragon fruit by one of my followers on Instagram, and she said once you go yellow you will never go back. Now I would never assume that, but I do not regret this purchase. And the yellow dragon fruits were cheaper per pound. I think they were like $3.89 per pound, where the pink was like $5 or $6.89 per pound. So yeah, the pink was not cheap, okay? It was not cheap. I highly recommend both. So this is gonna be my first meal. 1 yellow dragon fruit and 2 pink dragon fruits. See you later. Okay, so this is meal number 2. Sometimes it's a little bit more fun to turn your fruit into different shapes. So I use this thing called a melon baller, and you can see the difference. These are the yellow dragon fruit because they have bigger seeds. And then this one is like the pink. Hopefully you guys can tell. Anyways, out here at the pool getting some sun.
Later.
Hey, I'm worn out, you guys. I am very exhausted from this fast. Not because I was busy today, but because, oh gosh, I started this video by saying, you know, it's just a one-day fast, so I'm not gonna have any major symptoms.
Wrong.
I was completely wrong. This right here is no joke, okay? I think it's the yellow dragon fruit, but it may be both. I'm gonna have to investigate further. But this little baby, innocent as it may look, is a freaking laxative. And I have been purging. I've been purging this afternoon. An hour or so after lunch is when things started getting real. I'll say even during lunch as I was eating, I started feeling a little rumbling in my stomach, which I was like, okay, you know, it's just helping to move my digestion. Great. But little did I know that I was not going to be able to leave the house. So if you have been watching this video and thinking that, oh, this might be a cool idea to do for a one-day or however many day fast, just be aware that you're going to want to do this on a day when you don't have to leave. Luckily, this is just a day that I'm not having to be anywhere. I didn't have to work today, so I can just be in my own space. I had to go a few times, like 5 or 6 times. And if you don't want to hear about poop, you know, this is a health and wellness channel, but I totally respect that. If you don't want to hear about poop, I'm going to put a timestamp here that lets you know where to skip ahead to. But basically, this is like a laxative. My movements were similar to what I experienced with a saltwater flush. I did not know that I was going to be purging in that way today. I mean, it's always good to get your digestive system cleaned out, but yeah, I would have hydrated a little bit more, because after going like 3 times or so, I started getting like a headache, but it's more like a dehydrated headache is kind of how I describe it. So I kind of am out of my drinking water, so I was like, well, let me just run to the store, but I was still, you know, purging, so I was kind of a little nervous to go to the grocery store. I'm kind of afraid to be eating this last meal of dragon fruit. Like, I think I've done enough. But I mean, I don't feel like cooking, but this has been interesting. I do feel dehydrated. I did just go to the store and I got water, so I'm about to start chugging that. But this has definitely gotten a lot out of me today. I do not regret it. I would suggest it, especially if you do want to flush your system. Make sure that you have time to be home, because yeah, I mean, even right now, I'm already starting to feel my stomach. Yeah, I'm already starting to feel some grumbling going on down there, so I know that there's more to come. But the reason that I knew it was the dragon fruit and not that I just, you know, maybe ate something that, you know, made my stomach, well, I knew it was a dragon fruit, but for sure I knew it was a dragon fruit because I saw all these tiny black seeds and I have not eaten dragon fruit in at least a couple weeks. So I know that this is coming out of me. I'm pretty sure that this is the culprit because I never eat these. I haven't eaten these prior to today. And with the pink dragon fruit, I don't get that reaction, especially not after eating just one. But I don't know, I'm sure it's both of them together. I can tell that they both have a lot of fiber. So it's been an interesting day. It's been a fun day. I got a lot of sun, a lot of fruit and nutrition and fiber. But yeah, definitely be careful if you do this. Of course, fruit is the best cleanser, so this is living proof. I mean, it just cleaned me out today, literally. Doing a fruit fast is a great way to cleanse. If you've never tried dragon fruit before, leave me a comment letting me know why. Is it just that it looks weird and you've never tried it, so you didn't want to try anything new, or you don't have them in your area, or you don't know where to get them in your area? Let me know below. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to send me all of your good vibes. And as always, be whole and be well, and I will see you all in the next one.